Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Monster Train, the last Divinity DLC. On our last run, which was our first run, with the new class, the Wormkin, we beat the game, and beat the game against the new boss. We did this on Covenant rating 1, so it wasn't too much of an achievement, but we had quite a nice run. Mainly catalysed by the fact we had the Melting Remnant as our second class, and we picked up the... Oh my god, the name immediately goes for me. It was like the Wax Legion, which is such a strong card, and we eventually duplicated it. So we were really good at killing bosses. For now, we're going to start a new one. Most people are probably interested in the Wormkin, and so am I. So I'm not going to go back through some of the old classes in this playthrough for now. I'm probably going to do a lot of Wormkin builds, mainly as the primary. So last time we randomed it and hit Melting Remnant. I think this time I'm actually going to pick a class so that I don't hit the same one again. So we've got to win here. Let's go to Hellhorned. We are going to move up the Covenant rank to Covenant 2. So we'll have a dead weight in our starting deck. We've never got a win with this combination, so let's do that. I'm not going to add any mutators, just depart. So we have Echo Transfer, Extract to apply 15 damage. So Extract, we need the Echo Crystals. And we have another way of gaining the Echo Crystals, but only if we extract one. If we slay an enemy by doing 5 damage twice, we gain 2 Echoes. And then we have Horn Break, which is piercing, deal 5 damage twice. So a lot of spell damage right now. Who are we fighting as final boss? So the Great Traitor will devour your spells, so we want to have a better, monster synergy. Because we're going to lose these. Either way, upgrade our champion. Last time we went with Strike, gain 1 Echo. I would like to test this out, so friendly units gain 5 attack per Echo, but I think for now I'm going to pick the same one again. Especially since we don't have many consistent ways to generate Echoes with our randomized deck. Gain an artifact, 50% chance to remove all buff effects on enemy units when it enters your train. That's pretty nice. And Blights and Scourges cost 0. Not sure if this was in the base game. I don't remember it as an artifact. I think I'm going to take Cleansing Water though. Sorry, my voice going a little bit. Early morning recording for me right now, as you might be able to tell my voice is quite deep. So we'll take 100 gold for 10 pack shards, and let's start rolling on this one. Enemies appear on each floor. Honestly, not a huge issue. I will take damage early on to get gold early on. And by damage, I mean damage to the pyre. So enemies will be on every floor. We should consider making our build at the top. These guys have rage that decays over time, so these guys will only have 3 attack when they move up. So immediately let me get a Spine Tooth up here. We have some infused torches, which are lovely because we can use them to gain echoes and kill units up here. Then what do I want to do with the Train Steward? Honestly, I think I want you to protect my higher damage unit. And I could extract now, which I think I will do, and give you more attack. So our Train Steward is about to die, which I'm accepting. I want you to die though too. So extract 1 and it will give us 2. That is a-okay by me. Let's kill one of the 3 damage guys. I have another Train Steward. Honestly, you make your stand on the bottom. I can put Reap on another unit. And I can also extract 2 for more damage. I think I'm just going to make you super strong. And I'm just going to accept more going up to the pyre. Again, I picked up 1 more damage for that 15 attack, which I'll accept for right now. So we have a healer here, and I don't want to deal with the healer, so goodbye. Healer here, let's just kill them. Oh, I said let's kill them immediately. You know what, I'm going to leave them. Yeah. I think I summoned a Train Steward on this floor instead. And then it doesn't really matter. We're pretty comfortable. I think our champion will kill the enemy. Right. I can extract to gain 2, so I will. I can fracture. Who do I want to fracture? Well, firstly, I think I want you to die, and then we fracture you. So, he's only taking 24 damage on this floor, but it's not really what we set up to, like, kill him on. Weights of Contritions we really want to take out of our deck, so I'm going to. I'm happy to extract for more damage. Then, our last things, what would be better? Reap takes 1 damage per stack of Echo after the combat ends. So, he's going to just take 2 damage. So, it's actually better, I think, to use a Hornbreaker for both fractures. Although, I suppose it would have been 4. That was right, so. That's fine, we're going to use the other Weight of Contrition, and he is already dead, but just to make sure... You're dead. Nice, we took 2 damage. For 75 gold, I'll take that every day of the week. So we won a run with this before, Bounding Echoes. So it infuses every card in our hand, which seems pretty strong. Consume, apply Reap 2 to enemy units. I think for now I want as many ways to gain this infused, so I will take this again. Right, and then the allied clan pack. We can ascend a unit. So the power of ascending a unit is that you don't just have to target their units, you can target your units. So this is pretty powerful for us because we can ascend one of our units into a floor that's already full and overfill it. The other tempting option is to take Fortify, because we can't heal at the moment, and I don't think there is healing options in the Hellhorned from what I remember. So, that is nice, but I'm going to take Hidden Passage. Ways to break the capacity limit is normally pretty nice. Right, which unit do I want? Honestly, give me some more Wormkin units. So, Shard Soul Carver, he has Inspire, so every time we play a card... Oh, sorry, Inspire triggers when you gain echoes on this floor once per echo. So he gains 2 attack and armor, okay? And we have Bog Chrysalis, which is Shell, hatched to summon 2 Bogfly units. I want someone a bit meatier right now, so I think I'll take Shard Soul Carver. Interesting. Conjuring Inspire used to just be on-played cards, but maybe this changed it. Or maybe it does it in both. Upgraded spell King Intrinsic, there's nothing we really want to desperately have in our hand. Upgraded spell with 30 magic power is pretty nice. Or we can sacrifice a unit and infuse it into another one. What unit would I want to sacrifice and infuse into another one? And probably the answer is none, because I can't do it to my champion. And the other one's a Train Steward, so that's pointless for us now. But give us 30 magic power. Deal 35 damage twice and gain echoes. That feels really strong. And I don't want Intrinsic. Okay, let's look at the Magic Merchant. We do have quite a lot of gold, actually. Upgrade spell to cost 1 less. Honestly, Hidden Passage being free is pretty nice for us. Plus 10 magic damage. Honestly, put it on Revenge of the Damned. So it does 45 damage twice. I could reroll right now, but there's not really too many spells I really want to target. Holdover is not too useful. The only thing I can think of holdovering is Bounding Echoes, but it consumes. I guess we could hold over Echo Transfer. So what would the play? The play would be to try and like passively always gain 2 echoes per turn, just so we could always gain 15 attack. That doesn't sound terrible. But right now, I think I can use the gold more productively. And actually, one thing I think is more productive is to remove a Train Steward. And I think I will do that. It's probably not best to remove the Train Stewards right now because we haven't got a full complement of units yet. But we will soon have it, so let's take the opportunity. Non-boss enemies enter with spikes 3. So this is going to hurt because we can't heal. And we don't have many units. But I'm still going to do it. Early game money is very important to us. Right, Spine Chief. Do I want to summon you on the bottom floor? Honestly, I don't think I do. immediately a slightly tricky decision. You know what? I think we place you down here. I think I torch you to gain the armor. Spine Chief can move up a floor. And then I'm going to just torch you again for the infusion. And it gives us armor and attack. So we effectively took no damage then. I would like to kill you. But what I'm considering now doing is moving you up. Because you will feed off one another. And this is a way to break the capacity limit, as we mentioned. I think... Does it ascend to the front? I should remember this, but I don't. No, he ascends to the back. That's good, because that's where I wanted him to go. And then we should do most of our infusions on this floor if we can. So I think I'm going to infuse here. And then actually going to stick a train steward up here to kill him. And then Hornbreak goes under armor. But I think I'd rather have the infusion to give me more HP. I'm just trying to like build him up right now. And he's hopefully going to be our boss killer. So 45 damage twice is obviously excellent. It does extract, but we gain it back. Like so. Then we can apply 15 attack on the extract. Let's keep powering our back unit. Infusion to reap. And then honestly, I think I'm just going to kill you so I don't take the spike damage. There's our boss. So what are we going to do now? I think the play is to Bounding Echoes, in part just to get it out of my deck. Then I extract 2 of them to give you 70 attack. Is there any point in putting you on the bottom floor? Not really. However, there is a reason to kill you. Because you're giving more spikes. So this is slightly overkill, but I'm going to do this. To take some spike stats off. Then honestly, Train Steward come up here. And we might as well reap the boss. So this is the floor we were hoping to kill him on, and we are going to kill him. Just to like show you the route to doing it even better, I'm going to use the attack buffs, keep infusing, and look at that. We're good to go. I can even kill you with piercing. No. You're dead. Right, spoils. So we got the extra gold and actually didn't take any pyre damage. So Hosting Kin, infuse and consume. Deal 13 damage to a unit and move it to the back. So this doesn't feel too bad, especially with infused on it. I'm slightly worried that I'm picking up too many spells though, because the final boss will start consuming our spells. That being said, everything you offer here is a spell. Attuned. Multiply the effects of magic power by 5. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to take Hosting Kin then, I think. Yeah, let's try Hosting Kin. It's 0 cost again. It's not too bad. Honestly, game, I'd really like some units right now. I'm going to take this because, again, I said before we would have potentially taken it. I like Rage 10, but until I can reduce its cost, I'm not too fussed about it. Infuse is like a damage buff anyway with our enemies. Sorry, our ally units. Okay. This is new. You sense an overwhelming presence pulse through, like a booming power stretching through all existence. The understanding eludes me for why one with such little power as yourself continues to fight for a world that has already been condemned to die. This sounds very familiar to another series I've been playing recently. Divinity's created this world, not for you, never for you, but for us. It was a game for the child to judge souls as good at or as evil. We do not care that this lowly play, but the creation of this world took less than a breath. Time was my domain and life was the mother's. The divine presence vanishes, some lingering power left behind in its wake. Choose a divine artifact. Okay. Well, we just didn't take the thing with magic power, but 6 magic power. Remove this artifact after 1 battle. So the temporary buffs, all of them remove artifacts after 1 battle. Your pyre starts with 30 armor. Or steward units gain plus 10 attack, plus 10 health, damage shield 4, and multi-strike 2. And then remove the artifact. This feels like the best one for us right now because it's so early on. We could just skip for gold though. But I think what I'm going to do is take this, and then whatever the next... Oh, it's going to be a boss battle, isn't it? I was going to say we could use it to get, like, the boon by making the fight harder. Just give me that. 25 gold honestly might be the better play there. Right, I don't really need to restore Pyre health. I'm not really interested in upgrading spells though, but I do want more units, so we are going down this path. So, First of Kin. So you're 3 Ember, plus you have Etch. Triggers when a card is consumed on this floor, and you can gain attack. And Kin Host Carapace. When played, gain 10 attack and 10 HP and 1 capacity per echo. Okay. I can see this being useful. Very spicy, it's 2 cost as well. But I think we tried to make this work. Ooh, another interesting thought is, what if I actually stick you into another unit? Because then I reduce the cost. What if I just eat you and put you into Shard Soul Carver? Apparently it's hard to say. It does mean that you gain capacity, but we can always ascend it. Okay, I'm going to come back to this. Let me take the whatever it is, the environmental thing. Okay, this is new as well. Hef the blacksmith huddles near the train. She is clearly unaccustomed to the cold. I trust the rail has been smooth. Well, as smooth as it can be in times like these. Right, well, I found something of use. A couple of relics left behind by my father. I wasn't sure what you'd come by the forge, so I trekked out into this damn cold to find you. I don't have room for them both, but I figure you may have room for one. Hell, I might even be able to upgrade it later if it suits you. So we can take the rail spike, deal 10x damage, slay, and a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile. Okay, so we could fill our deck with rail spikes, or the rail driver. Multi-strike 1, extinguish, add a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile. I've had a interesting thought, but this might be incredibly stupid. What if I put Spike Driver Colony onto one of my other units? Sorry again, just take a sip of water. So the idea is that you'll get the extinguish effect, so we could gain more units from them dying. Honestly, it's so bizarre that I'm going to try it. Hef hands over the stringed machine. Odd to think that that invention. But if my old man made it, it's sure to work better than any junk he got from the Crucible. And if you can get a few more of them, 4 or more will do, I'll make it worth your while. Okay. Well, it's very obvious there that if we get 4 of them, something is going to happen. Upgraded spell to cost 1 less. Upgraded spell to remove consume. Do I have any consume spells? Yes, I do. I didn't realize that was consumed, by the way. But honestly, give me another couple of these and reduce its cost by 1. Plus 20 magic power and consume. I could put this on a torch just to get it out of the deck. Or I can put it on a Hornbreaker to get it out of the deck. Neither are going to be great cards for us, so I think I just take the Hornbreaker out of the deck. I can purge a card from my deck, which, honestly, is going to be a consideration soon. But first and foremost... Ooh, I could put 30 damage on some things. So 55 damage twice, so it's like a guaranteed kill against something, but it doesn't really move the needle for me. This is still consumed, so honestly it's probably best on this Hornbreak. We'll just spread the cost around. I'm pretty happy to take these packs right now. And then sacrifice a unit. So I'm kind of interested to see what the Spike Driver Colony becomes. Is that the play we make? Do I... I'm wondering if I hold out for this one, if it will change into something that I then infuse into another unit. Is that the best play? But I will have to pick another unit for now. So do I just want to put Kinho's Carapace on maybe Spidre Colony? Or do I just not use this right now? I'm going to make a bold decision, and I don't know how this will work. Oh, I'm going to put it on the Spidre Colony. So he's going to gain attack, he has multi-strike, and he adds a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile. So I assume I'm going to get the Kinho's Carapace. The only thing I don't know what's going to happen is when he takes the 4 copies of it, will they still have Kinho's Carapace on it? If he doesn't, then I've wasted basically 2 cards. Or basically a card, I suppose. But honestly, let's learn. And let's leave. So we picked up a unit and ate him. I could gain more spell stuff, but as I said, I want to use my money for units, if anything. You're going to have explosive shields that have damage shield, nullify the next source of damage. That's kind of annoying. But honestly, so many of our spells do damage twice, that maybe we can get around this a bit. They only have 1 damage shield too. Right, what is my play? Really, I'd like to set you up on the same floor as Spinal Chief. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We're literally going to do what we did before. So that's our second floor. Do I want you on this floor? Not really. I could just kill the front unit. Yeah. Again, excessive use of 35 damage, and I think I just throw you on the top floor. End my turn. We had no units, so the explosion didn't matter. Alright, so you're exploding, but we have a damage shield right now. But I'd like to hold the damage shield as long as possible. Ooh, I have now just picked up Spidre Colony there. So he gets more and more stats for more and more echoes we get. So maybe let's start putting echoes on this floor too. You only have 1 HP there. Oh, he loses the effect. He just gets summon plus 10 attack, plus 10 HP. Okay, it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Let me just check that actually is what I'm seeing. I've not really got a great tell for it. I'd like to put him on that floor. Let me just check. Yeah, he's just going to get... Okay, it removes the other text. Nice to know. Just something we have to be careful about, but still, he's doing 22 attack now. Which is much better. It's much better to have the multi-attack on a... Sorry. Attack on a unit that has multi-attack. It goes a bit further. This being said, I'm now going to start doing infusions on this floor. So you gain armor. This consumes, so I would rather use it on something annoying. Like you. And then I'm going to reap a unit. And I might as well do it on this floor. Because you get Inspire. We lose a damage shield, that's fine. Right, we've picked up our dead weight, but that's a-okay by me. Right now, we're taking a lot of damage on a front unit, and I don't want to. So I think I will use Extract to slay a unit, and I'm going to slay the bomb, which is excellent for us. Then I can do 13 damage and push a unit back for 0. We don't need to push back, so we'll just kill you. More Inspire. And then I can put Train Stewards down here, and I might as well. And then Fracture, go on the 70 health guy. Feeling pretty good right now, not gonna lie. You still have damage shield, but I'd like to protect you as long as possible. So I think I will stick another Train Steward in front of you, so he can eat up some things, so no one's taking damage anymore. Right, Echo Transfer. Start powering up this guy. And then, we torch you, and we torch you, because we gain attack. Part of me is wondering whether or not I should be killing these, but I'm going to hold off for now. Maybe I'll do it in the future. Right, Bounding Echoes. Infuse all my cards in my hand. Yes, please. So I could do a Hidden Passage, and I think I will, to bring up a unit. So you come to the middle floor now. I'm accepting you're going to die soon. Do 45 damage twice. If it kills a unit, then gain mana. Sure. We're just powering up you through Inspires. Honestly, I should have played the Fracture first. But I didn't. It can go on this unit, and you'll die too. Final wave, so we're not planning on beating the boss here. Still doing a bit of damage actually, so that's nice. Fortify here. Give you more attack. Honestly, it's better to give you more attack now. And then I might as well just hit you with these. So you're actually pretty close to dying, and you're definitely dying here. What would we do? Echo transfer, you have multi-attack, that's better. And then just keep playing the infused cards. Nice. So we lose that artifact now that was making my train steward really strong. Probably didn't give us too much. Okay, infused, consume, apply fragile and multi-strike 1 to a unit. That is very powerful, but it's very dangerous. So I'm not going to take it. I have, like as you can see by the gold card, 1 runs with this. But if anything has sweep and we can't deal with it, then we're sort of screwed. Reinforce, double the amount of armor on a unit. Again, we're not really gaining too much armor right now. Or apply 6 attack per echo and then clear the echoes. I'm not interested by any of these, I think. Warhorn's Tome can be be very useful, but it's just the fragile that really scares me right now. We haven't got a lot of units, so I don't want them to die. That being said, there is a unit I do want to die. We're going to take it. I can't play it right now, but we'll make it work. Apply 5 armor to a friendly unit and resolves triggers after combat. Okay, I can see the benefit of that. Inspire, gain... Oh, that's the same guy we've got. Or Glug Cider. Extract 4, so we need 4 echoes to play him. Inspire, restore 5 health. Revenge, apply reap 5 to the attacking unit. So he's like a tank that just sits in front of everything. But you have to do extract 4. Again, interesting decision. I kind of want to take this card just because I've never seen it. So that's my decision making here. I think Steelworker is probably the optimal pick, or Shard Soul Carver. But let's try and make a Glug Cider work. And what do I want? Energy, capacity, or draw? I think... What was the Glug Cider, by the way? It was a 4, wasn't it? Yeah, it's 4. So I think I take another capacity bonus. Because then I can put a train steward behind him, or like a 2 unit. Or I can pull something up. I'm just trying to think right now. Because I think I'd want him on the bottom floor to just like eat up damage at first. And that's where most of the units are going to spawn first, so we're going to get the echoes at the bottom faster. But I would like a unit behind him to like help him. But if I take Ember, I'm pretty close to being able to use that additional card I just picked up, the Tome. Give me capacity. I think both were good. So I can gain 100 gold before, and I can also duplicate a card, which seems pretty funny. And it gains a unit this way. Okay, I think this is the path I take. Gain a Hellhorned unit. Strike 5 until has more attack, or resolve, apply 5 armor to friendly units. You are like a support character for us. You're more damage. You're also more expensive. I think I'm going to take a Steelworker. We can't heal as we've mentioned, which is kind of annoying. Then remove 2 cards from my deck. All the torches are infused, which makes me not want to get rid of them. How many train stewards have we got left? 3. I'm going to remove 2 train stewards. Yeah, I think that's right. I do want to probably remove those embers right now, but they do have a use for me. Duplicate a card. Honestly, which one do I want to duplicate? Do I duplicate my Shard Soul Carver? It's like a tongue twister. Or would I duplicate like Steelworker? Or do I duplicate my Spike Driver Colony? I can duplicate this already, so it kind of seems This is kind of an annoying duplicate. I think I'm going to try and duplicate this and just see what happens. Will it, like, reset the counter? I guess it doesn't. I think it'll just go faster. Oh, it's so hard because, like, I've invested into this unit, so in theory I think this is the right decision. But we haven't upgraded any units yet, so none of them are incredible. I could duplicate Glug Cider, but I think that is going too far. It'd be hard to gain the echoes for that. It makes my game harder, though. Which unit is not terrible to duplicate? Steelworker's not too bad, but we're never going to upgrade it. Dupe me one of them, and give me 100 gold. And upgrade my champion, please. So you have multi-strike now and more HP. We've never really tried this, but I don't think I am going to yet. Multi-strike is so strong that I can't see being the wrong play. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor, and they gain a random artifact. Let's try this. I feel this one's kind of dangerous, especially when they have high armor, but we have piercing spells that are quite high damage, so I think we can deal with most things. And a Pyre can take a bit of damage. Right, we want Glug Cider on the bottom floor. Oh, we can't play him yet. But can we if I do this? Yes, I can. So add infused cards to your hand. No, I can't do it. Not a misplay, I suppose, but you can just die, by the way. I'm going to have to wait a turn, I think. Or I'm going to have to summon them on a different floor. Which would be bad. So I'm not going to do that. Here. Here. You can come round. We float a mana, but that's fine. You're both dead, which is excellent for me. So, who do I want? I really want to place the big slug guy. Glug. What's he called? Glug Cider. I'd like to place him before I place a Steelworker because I think he's just going to die. And he's not really doing any damage anyway. But on this floor, you soak up some damage for me. Honestly, you should probably be tanking for him now because you're the high damage. But I don't think I can make that work just yet. I honestly think I just used 2 embers to give me enough crystals to summon on this floor later. And then I put Train Steward on the top. Bit of a slow build, I'm going to admit that. But as long as we make it work, then it's fine. Right. This does 45 damage twice, and Slay gives 2 echoes. Excellent. We have the Spike Driver Colony, which I kind of want to die. But I'd like to him to die in a productive way. Right, I'm definitely placing this here. That's 100% certain. In fact, I have to use all my mana anyway, so... You've got 4 now, that's fine. Let's do it on this floor then. For the Inspire. You're dead anyway, but there's no point in doing the take damage to these because they heal between floors. Give me another copy, let me see what happens. Oh, you didn't even die. Okay, fair enough. Right, I can't play What the Horn's Tome. I can do 13 damage to push a unit to the back. By the way, it doesn't escape my knowledge that this is a bit scary because I'm not killing all the units here. So I'm just trying to think right now. If you get 22 attack, 28, 35. Okay, this I think is the correct play. Push him to the back. We kill 2 units. You're going to heal regardless. So, but you have no attack, so it's fine if you get to the pyre. Then I think I put a Spike Driver Colony behind this guy. No, you'll just die. Am I happy for you just to die? I think right now I am happy that if you just die. We want copies in the deck anyway. For that effect to trigger, whatever it is. So let us try it. And then we honestly might as well Ember on this floor. But you're going to get up, it doesn't matter. So more echo transfers, which is excellent for us. You keep gaining more attacks. I'm considering ascending you just to make sure we win this. So be ascended. Then we have 25 damage twice with piercing. So we could kill the front unit, which I think will kill the back unit. No, it won't quite kill you. 50. But if I just kill you, if I just do that, you die. Okay, that's the more obvious thing to do. Then we just use these for the Inspire triggers. Right, we can finally play Glug Cider on this floor. Nice. Doing quite a lot of damage here. We can place a Steelworker back here to give armor. So like we've moved the needle quite considerably. What is the other things you get? Unit takes 1 damage. Okay. I'm going to try this just to see how the damage shifts. So not a lot. Okay. Okay, that was moving it quite a bit. I just want to see how our Reap works. So that's a lot of Reap stacks, by the way. He's 100% dead. So he has 132 Reap stacks. So he takes 1 damage per stack. So in theory we have 528 damage on him if we can like leave him to survive for long enough. But he is just going to get 1 shot anyway. What would I do though? I would do that. Get bodied. We got an artifact. The Pyre gets 15 attack. Honestly, it's worth it. Broken Memories. Infuse Consume. Return a consumed spell to the top of your draw pile. Okay, that seems good. Especially since our boss consumes spells. Extract 3. Apply Daze Through to a unit moved to the back. Again, I can see the use. And Extract 3. Apply Melee Weakness 3. So the next time that unit is attacked, it takes that much damage again for each stack of Melee Weakness. Okay. I understand the power of that, but I think I'm taking this. Pyre Chomper, the Imp. Infuse. Summon to gain 4 energy. Okay, that means I could actually use the, sorry, what's it called? The book, at the tome. I can use the tome. So Branding Right is 30 armor but does damage and I can't heal, so it's kind of pointless. And Rage Shirm is Consume, Apply Rage 3. I think I'd normally take this, but I'm still looking for units. I'm going to take a Pyre Chomper. Right, I'm desperate to improve my units right now. So I think I'm going to come down this pathway. I would love to do the duplicate. There is a risk reward. If we got an effect that gives us a good unit, definitely this path would have been better, but I'm not risking it. Also, we've got enough Infuse cards right now that I feel happy enough to remove Torches from my deck. Because 2 damage is basically nothing. We can restore 20 Pyre, which I'll do in a moment. Right, upgrade a unit with Engel so it always comes back. Upgrade a unit with 25 HP, or upgrade a unit with Rage 7. 20 HP seems pretty nice. What does it seem nice on? Honestly, how many Spike Drivers have we got? We've got 3 right now, we want 4, so we want 1 more to die. I don't think I upgrade one of these right now. I think I'd wait to see what happens to them. Who do I want 20 HP on? Honestly, put it on Glug Cider. He can just tank for us. And then apply Rage 7 to a unit. Who do I want to have lots of attack damage? Honestly, I would like a unit that multi-attacks to have more attack damage, but I don't think I can do that right now. So I think I'm going to stick it on the Soul Shard Carver. Yeah. I'm okay with that. And then upgrade a unit with Endless. So Pyre Chomp will always come back. Sure. We can purge a card from the deck, which I think we definitely will do, because goodbye Torch. I'm also going to purge 1 more card. Goodbye Train Steward. We still want units though. Definitely remember that. But we could have infinite spiders. Right, upgrade a spell to gain purge and cost -1. Now, upgrade a spell with plus 30 magic power. Yes. Yes, I can see the use for that. How about doing 65 damage twice as piercing? That feels pretty good. Sacrifice a unit to infuse its essence into another unit. Okay, yeah, I can't do the spiders anymore. And I would lose Endless, I think, if I put this into, like, Blood Cider. Honestly, this is not a good deal for me again. I should leave. I haven't got enough units to play around with that. We'll take the 25 health, which is like 2 HP or something, and move on. Enemies units enter with armor 15. Honestly, that does not worry me too much. Triggers when a unit on this floor dies. Doesn't bother me. What do you have? Stealth. You're kind of annoying. And you have lifesteal. Give me 150 more gold. I'm not afraid. A pyre is full HP. You all have stealth, which is pretty annoying, but we'll make this work. I think. Somehow we're going to make this work. Right, Spine Chief is going to come up here. You only have 1 stealth stack anyway, so I'll be able to hit you up here. Spike Driver Colony, I don't want all of you to die, so you can just come up here for now. We can't play Blood Cider, but what I can do is hosting Kin. Is there a reason to host in Kin? Honestly, not really. In fact, there's a reason not to. So I'm not going to. What's your HP? 30. I think they're in the optimal place, because right now he does 20 to this guy, which kills him. Then he hits this guy for 20, which puts him on 10 HP. And then he hits for 11 to kill him, and then another 11. So he'll live on 6 as things stand right now. Give me 45 here. And then I don't think I consume the card. We just float 3 mana, which is weird, but I think it's the right play. Right, Soul Shard Carver. You come here, and then be Hidden Passage upper floor. We can do 130 damage off Hornbreak. And I think I will do that to the guy that has 150 HP. Yes, that feels much better. And in fact, I could kill him. Or I could put a Steelworker down. I think I'm just going to kill you. Yeah. That kind of annoying. He's going to get away. We could have got 75 gold, but how are we healing? Oh, I don't know. Is it Inspire triggered? Oh yeah, it's because I get it. You're multi-striking, so you're gaining echoes, and then off the echoes you inspired. Okay, nice combo. Right, Echo Transfer. Echo Transfer this, please. Bit of a slight modicum of misplay maybe there. You're dead. Kinho Spider comes to the top. I might have placed Bounding Echoes on the bottom floor when I did this. And just thrown stuff out, but for now, we'll leave it. Right, Pyre Chomper. You're here just to die. To die. You give us full energy, which is nice. Then we have a Slay trigger here. Kill him. Give me more echoes. And then I'm going to apply 2 Root here so we can place Blood Cider on this floor now. And Echo Transfer. Keep making this little spider boy super strong. Pyre Chomper is back again. I would like one of my spiders to die. Return a consume spell to your thing. What's in my consume pile? Ah, the Hornbreak. Not that interested. You're dead already. But maybe I could do it without taking so much damage. Okay. I'm going for it. And consume card. It's Hornbreak. Oh, it goes to the discard pile, not your hand. Fair enough. I can't do much about that then. Pyre Chomper, sure, you can just come back and take a hit for the team. And Spike Driver Colony. I think I'm happy for you to die, but die in the second hit, please. Right, you have sweep, which is kind of horrible because you're going to kill my spiders in one hit. I don't respect that. So, Glug Cider, I think I'm going to place in the front. Which is actually relevant, it does sweep, doesn't it? So we're not doing any damage to you, is that right? Oh, it's because we have no echoes. And we can't gain echoes. How about Glug Cider, you come up a floor? See you later. Goodbye, you two. You'll be missed. There's no point in echo transferring you, it turns out, so I'll stick it on this guy. Steelworker, you're coming up here just in case. And then Hornbreak, just kill a unit. So you're taking no damage here. We've got a full complement of spiders, but we're about to gain a 5th one. I shouldn't use One Horn's Tome if I can, because you sweep, and that would be terrible for me. Apply 5 armor, so it doesn't... Oh, it does move the needle to do that. Okay. 13 damage and move a unit to the back. Again, I think that does move the needle for me. Then do 130 damage. That feels pretty good there, and you're dead. Place Pyre Chomper up here, just in case weird stuff happens. I shouldn't use the Tome because Fragile will die. Okay, you do kill a spider. But you take damage off the Reap stacks. How did that work then? Was it just at the end of the battle that you take the Echo times the Reap? I thought it was after each round, but maybe I'm wrong. Soul Crushing Guilt. More Extract. Honestly, I don't think I can take too many more Extract cards. Unless there's a benefit. So Revenge of the Damned does have a benefit with it, so I might take that. That being said, we don't really need too many spells. Fill empties with that and apply Ember Drain to friendly units. No. So Ember Drain reduces our mana, so I don't want that. Return a random consumed spell to your hand. Now that is very good. I would like to put Endless on you, please. Because the boss is consuming all our spells. Welcome back, by the way. F approaches the train shivering behemoth of fur. What did I say, The old man still got it. Looks like that thing's multiplied more than a morsel in an empty mine. So here, just as promised. Gaining improved Spike Driver. Upgrades all copies of Spike Driver Colony with plus 20 attack. Okay, that's not moving the needle as much as I was hoping for. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of hoping you'll take them out of the deck. But we'll make this work. Spells I don't really want to upgrade, so I think I'm going to come down this path and pick up artifacts. Grant plus 1 stack of Reap each time it's applied. Okay. Grant plus 4 stacks of armor each time it's applied to a friendly unit. Survivability I think is going to be important, so I'm going to take Railhammer. I should do this first to see what I get off it. Cave of 1,000 Eyes seems to awaken as you grow near. From deep within the voice emerges, relinquish your life or your wealth and you may be rewarded if you are deemed worthy. You don't often make offerings to unknown beasts, but you consider making an exception for this case. Do you toss in a tribute? So pay 25 gold, 10% chance to gain an artifact, or lose 5 pyre health, 10% chance to gain an artifact. We got it for 5 pyre health. Friendly units gain 2 attack on Slay. That feels pretty good. We'll collect it. A loud belch emerges from the shadowy desk. We've deemed you worthy. I don't know why I changed the voice so much then. It wasn't really a belch. But hey ho. Gain an artifact, sure. Rage does not decay on friendly units. Okay. So the card that has just got Rage on it is a plus upgrade. When you play a spell, spells in your hand that cost less are reduced to 0 for the turn. Okay. And at the start of battle, the top 4 gains 1 echo that can't be removed. I guess this has the most use to it, but not a lot of benefit to any of them. It doesn't move the needle that much for me. Although on the unit we did put plus 7 rage on, this means it's basically a permanent plus 14 attack. Do I value that more than 1 echo? Honestly, I think I do. Right, when an egg unit is summoned, remove 3 shell, apply 30 armor. We have no egg units. Cards in reward packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. That's interesting. A 50% chance to apply daze when enemy units enter your terrain. I think I'm going to take this, and I'll take this. We're going to spend heavily. That's nice, because daze stops them taking an action. It means we take less damage, and we can't heal right now. And I think we will pick up... Oh wait, will we pick up another card? I can never remember. I think we pick up potentially one more card. And I'm still looking for monsters. Who are you? Arcus Darkness Incarnate. Oh, I remember you actually. You were added to the game after release. So he has 2 Dark Shards, which I think move between floors. So incants. So when I place spells, apply +1 energy to spells in hands. That's annoying. Incant triggers when you play a spell on this floor. So when I play a spell, my spells will cost more. And Rally. Apply Daze 1 to your units. Resolve Despawn. Rally. Triggers when you play a non-morsel unit on this floor. So when I play units, they become dazed? I don't remember. We'll find out. I find it often, like, it's easy just to learn by doing. So what are you all doing? Extinguishing. The units gain +2 attack, so I don't really respect that, and you're the rally one. So when I play a non-morsel unit on this floor, apply Daze 1 to your units. I think it literally means me rather than him, because I'm kind of reading it from his perspective. So we're not going to play units on his floor, because that seems stupid. I will play you here, and how about, for a change, Steelworker, start putting armor on this guy. Then I can't place Glugsider, so shall I fracture down here? I suppose I'll fracture down here. Just die. And we end turn. So a few days here, which is pretty nice. Cannot attack, cannot trigger. But his incant still goes off, so we don't want to cast spells down there, or if we do, we cast it last. Interesting decision again. I think this time I place Soul Shard Carver down here to push him up a floor at some point. If I play a spell, the next one's going to cost more. You're both dying right now, but can I do it in such a way that I take less damage? Yeah, I can. If I place Hornbreak on you, so I don't take 16 damage. And then, what do I want to do here? Deal 13 damage and move a unit back? Or... yeah, I think I want to do that. I don't know if that +1 cost stays forever. I hope it doesn't. If it does, that was a misplay. I shouldn't have done it, but I think it will drop off again. Right. Spike Driver Colony. I kind of want to place you on the middle floor because I don't want you to die anymore. Impish Scholar returns a consumed card to my hand. What have I consumed? Hosting Kin. That feels okay for me. What are you? You're Rally, so apply Daze 1 to units in this floor. Honestly, that doesn't bother me. So he's dazed, but I've brought this back. Then who do I want to knock to the back? Maybe you? And we can definitely kill a unit then. Or... deal 25 damage twice. I think I kill you. I ascend... no, I don't ascend you yet. I hosting Kin you to the back. I then ascend you. So we need to get one more shard. He is getting incant triggers, which is annoying, but fine. And then I apply 9 armor to my front unit. He gains an incant trigger, but I think he still gains in the end. And now we have a really meaty middle floor. So I'm going to apply Reap down here, just because I want to have the 4 echoes so that I can summon Slug Guy, who's coming back round now, I think. Nope, not yet. Our deck's quite thick, actually. Glugsider, we want him to come back. So I'm going to play some Spike Driver Colonies, I think, and use some extracts to gain more attack. We want it on the multi-attack unit. The incant trigger didn't match in this case. I should have paid more attention, but we have no more spells. You guys, get in there. I don't know how I feel about these spiders. I feel like they're kind of bad. I think they'd even go to infuse into something. But right now they're starting to fill my deck in a very annoying way. Right, Higher Tromper you can die and... Oh, right, actually there's no point in putting you there. You might as well come on the top floor actually and just be, like, fodder. I could even place more Spike Driver Colonies. I'm just worried about, like, a swiping attack just annihilating all of these, but... I'm going to make the risk. You're going to gain more attack, by the way, and then 45 damage twice. So I can't actually kill you, which is a bit annoying. I think I let you come up the floor. I'm okay with that. In which case, what's the best unit to put this on? I think on you. You'll be killed by the floor up here. That's fine. I'll let the Pyre Chomper just eat the hit. No incant triggers on this floor? Nope. So that is also fine. I could try to get Hellhorned's Tome to work, but I can't. Return a consume spell to the top of your card pile. Give me 13 damage and move it to the back. Then apply 15 attack to you. Oh, that did keep the mana cost, by the way, so that definitely was a misplay. Apply Reap too. I'll do it down here. We've now got the 4 Echoes. And we're looking pretty good. Definitely our boss battle is going to be determined by that floor. Right, Glugsider, you enter the fray. I kind of want to Hidden Passage you up because I think it'd be funny, but I'm not going to. I think Hidden Passage is now pointless for me. Honestly, so is Boundless Echoes. I should have done that, as I've now done it. Pyre Chomper, you can die for... In fact, you won't even die for our sins. I don't want to pull you up, so I think that is all I do. Apply 5 root to attacking unit. You take 1 damage stack of Echo after combat ends. Yeah, it's after combat ends. Okay, I get what happened before then. Echo Transfer, keep powering up little Spider Boy here. You, I want to keep tanking with. Revenge of the Damned is basically pointless. Well, it's not pointless, it's a lot of damage. You're dead anyway, so I don't know why I'd worry about you. So I might as well just stick as much damage into the boss as possible. And in fact, I can play all these spells. This might be a damage down, actually. But I think it was worth it, yeah, it was worth it in the end. Okay, that's fine. So on our, like, not weakest floor, but a weaker floor, we've dealt with him fine. You're not sweeping, are you? No. You do have a spell shield there. That's fine. You're dead, but for the sake of it, get rid of your spell shield. Pyre Chomper, just protect the masses up here. Fracture, fracture, and go. Nice. No, we're not taking Hellhorned's Tome. Echoes of the Past infused permafrost. So it'll gain frozen when drawn, which means it stays in our hand until we want to play it. I don't really want it. Transcend Imp. It has Spikes 3. Once played, repeat all summon effects triggered so far this battle. That is probably excellent. Because I think the effect of our spiders are summon effects, so I think it'll be really strong. And I'm not running into problems with mana or capacity, so this might be one of the rare occasions I'm going to take draw. So taking units would be nice right now, and obviously, since I wanted units, we've not been offered any units. I should go this path to try and power up all units that we have. Yeah. Do we have one more thing? Oh, we have one more thing. Okay, that's fine. Still though, I don't think there's pick up a unit on them either. So, that artifact turns out it was wasted. I should have looked down. So, let's remove 2 cards from our deck. What cards do I want to remove from my deck now? Good question. Honestly, I think I might remove some Spike Driver Colonies. Because I'm so worried that a sweep effect will go through them and just, like, wipe me out. I can also make the ones I have better. Accept shards exchanging, upgrading spells, or combining units. What do you have? Plus 30 magic power. That's kind of nice. Sacrifice a unit into another unit. So I don't think I'd get the effect of when played repeats all summoned effects. I don't quite get how this sacrifice works, actually. Because I put a unit in before where it was like quite a long bit of text and it just shortened it to like gain attack. So I think if I did this, for example, it would remove Inspire and it would just say +2 attack and armor 6. So I don't think you get the full effect. Apply 9 armor to friendly units. I think I would only get that once, so I'm going to say no to the sacrificing. 30 magic power. I mean, it's kind of difficult because the upgrade basically will only be used once, but sure. Upgrade that, make it a little bit harder. Then, upgrade our units. I'm kind of looking for... What am I looking for? I'm kind of looking for Endless, I think. Upgrade a unit with Quick is nice, so Quick means we attack first. Who do I want to attack first, though? Kind of, we want our boss, or a champion, sorry, to attack first, but we can't make that happen, so I don't think Quick is useful. 25 HP is okay. I think I'm going to reroll, though. Multi-strike is incredible. Why is it incredible? Because I can put it on one of these spike driver colonies to give me 3 attacks. Upgraded unit with rage 7, so that's actually +14 attack. I'm going to stick you on another spike driver colony. And then upgrade a unit with 5 attack and 10 HP. You can also come on to a spike driver colony. And we have 15 gold, so let's leave. Oh, we have to upgrade our champion. So, multi-strike 2, gain an echo each time, seems pretty good, especially when it gives you more HP. Apply Reap 2 to enemy units. Honestly, keep giving me the engine to gain more echoes, because I'm kind of low on that. Let's gain a little bit of HP back, and continue on. Enemy units enter with 40 armor. I actually don't care. I like the 400 gold, please. We have so much attack that I think we can burn through them. You have stealth, which is kind of annoying. But only 20 damage. Okay. Okay. Do I Binding Echoes now? You do have a lot of attack. Spine Chief will survive if I place him out, and he will start giving me echoes. I can put a Spike Driver colony behind him, which has multi-strike 3. I think it's going to be one of the weird situations where I put Lug Strider... No, actually, you know what? I don't do that. I keep with the plan I had before. We don't have to kill them now, we can wait for them to come up the floor. And I have cards that are better places for doing that. I'm going to... Oh, I should have placed that. There's no reason not to anymore. I forgot that I've removed Consumed off it. My bad. Spike Driver Colony come up here, give us more echoes, and then I will fracture this guy. And I'm not going to use Transcend Imp because I think I can get better use out of him. And I can't play Lug Strider or whatever it's called. I always forget his name. Right. So you I'd like to kill with one of these. I think I'll remove my Consume one. So get dusted. Steelworker can come here and start giving HP to everyone so that we survive attacks. Rage and Multi-Strike, you come up the floor, but I'm kind of scared. And do I want to do 130 damage? Yes. And you're dead now. The mission is to protect the spiders right now. There are a lot of attack, but I don't want my deck to be filled with them. What's the consumed card? It's Hornbreak. Do I have a use for a Hornbreak right now? Honestly, I do. I'd like to kill you. You're dazed, so you can't do anything. I'm also not killing you. Game, why do you have to be so hard on me? It goes to the top of my deck as well, I have to remember that. Give me back that Hornbreak. Give me Shard Soul Carver. Ascend him. Then come back to this floor. Fortify. Give this guy 9 armor. Do 45 damage twice, please. And then infuse to Reap. You're not dead. And you're not going to kill a spider, and a spider will kill you. So I think this is a situation that's fine for us. But honestly, I'm feeling the burn right now. What have I consumed? Broken Memories. I could bring Broken Memories back to my deck. And it'd mean my spider wouldn't take damage. So I think I'm going to do that. I've now got a Pyre Chomper, which I'm also going to summon up here just to protect the Spike Driver colony. And now, which unit do I want to do Extract on? It's this guy. And Extract to apply attack is what I mean. I can then remove a unit and move it to the back. But that will consume the card. Kill him. 13 damage and move him to the back. Honestly, I want to kill him quickly, so I don't think I do that here. What are you on? Okay, let's do it here. You go to the back. And I just need to get one more Echo on this floor and we can summon the Slug guy. Who we didn't draw. Are you in my draw cards? This is quite a heavy deck, actually, for how I normally do this. If Bloodsider is in our deck. I could use one Horn's Tome. And I think I'm going to try it. Please don't have Sweep. That's all I ask for you. So let's infuse all my cards in my hand. I then need to place Pyre Chomper up here. Give me the mana to place this. You now have Fragile. So you die if you take damage. But you are doing 260 damage. Which again is a lot of damage. And by 260 I mean you're doing 320 damage. Yeah. Really, really good. I might play a Spike Driver Colony down here. Am I guaranteed to get a card with, like, Infused or something? Because I can't summon Glugsider right now. In fact, we're not even guaranteed to get Glugsider. You know what? Spike Driver Colony, come up here. And we'll... yeah. Just for the enchant trigger. Right, here's the boss. We have picked up Glugsider, but it's not incredible right now. I will summon him just to try and deal with this mess. So, Infuse Consume. Return a consumed card to the top of our deck. Sure. Which card do I want? I can't ever play that again, so I should take Hornbreak, I think. Then do 45 damage twice. Yes. Glugsider, air. I could ascend you. But I don't think I am. 65 damage twice here. Oh, I should have done the infuse. You don't have sweep, right? No. Okay, I'll let this ride. We're stacking up the reap anyway. Cool, your job's done. You're dead, obviously, because he's now hitting 4 quick mass. It's like 388 damage. I'm kind of intrigued to see what you do as well, so you come here. Yes, you're a pretty nice imp. Honestly, that could be better, but not too bad for the end game. You gain some more armor. Go to the back, by the way. We have 10 Ember, by the way, because we keep placing Pyre Chompers. Sure. So we shouldn't really take Ember anymore for, like, upgrades when we get the option. We should just take Draw or Capacity. And I think we would take Draw again. A lot of gold for that, and we took no Pyre damage, which is excellent. Extract 3 double stacks. Status effect stacks added by this card are doubled. Oh yeah, that's because we got a random thing on it. So apply melee weakness 6. That's pretty good. Wormkin Etchings. Return 5 confused spells to the top of your draw pile. Honestly, this feels pretty good as well for the boss. I wish it wasn't Permafrost. We haven't got a problem with energy right now. I'm going to take Wormkin Etchings. Then we could take another Impish Scholar. Battering ram, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 4 times the amount of armor of friendly units. That we could use, and deal 100 damage to friendly and enemy units. No, we're not going to do that. Impish Scholar it is. So we can deal with our consumed cards like going away right now. Which pathway do I want? Honestly, duplicate a unit in my deck. I think that's now the power play. My units are pretty good. Remove... sorry, upgrade spell to remove consume and cost +1. I could do that on Wormkin Etchings, but then I can't put something else on it, which is kind of annoying. I could do it on Warhome's Tome. I'm going mad with power. +10 damage. Honestly, might as well take it. I should check the artifacts, by the way, before I just throw my money away. When one more echoes are added to a floor, apply reap 1 to random any unit twice. Units gain an extra upgrade slot. That's kind of nice, but I don't think we can make it work anymore. And increase echo capacity by 1 each floor. I think that would be strong. And I guess I'm going to re-roll and try and get something better. When a card with consume is played, all cards gain +1 magic power for the rest of this battle. Good against the boss. Summon abilities trigger an additional time. Yes. That seems pretty good for me. Gain 100 gold. Let me come back again. I can't afford anything. I could purge a card though. Right, what do I want to double now? I'm considering doubling Pyre Chomper, I'm not going to lie. I think the safe bet though would be to double something with a lot of HP. Or as much HP as I can. I think Shard Soul Carver wouldn't be a bad duplicate. But currently our top floor is a bit weedy. Other than that, a Spidre and a Colony wouldn't be too bad, but I'm worried about them dying anyway and just coming back into our hand and filling our deck with garbage. Wormkin Etchings doesn't really appeal to me. Tome doesn't appeal to me. I could get another Impish Scholar, but to keep gaining more consumed cards. Hidden Passage is okay. You know what? Unsung Hero of the deck, Fortify, more HP. Duplicate Fortify for me. Then, is there anything else I can do? Spell that costs 1 less. Honestly, make Wormkin Etchings cost 1. I'm fine with that. Give 10 magic power, so Hosting Kin now does 3 and it's consumed, and we're done. Okay. So we're now fighting Seraph the Diligent. First spell card played each turn gets consumed. I think that might have changed as well, because I'm pretty certain it used to be every spell you played got consumed, but maybe I'm wrong. It does seem like kind of OP if it was every spell card. Right, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to do what I always do and set up on the middle floor. I do have an Echo Transfer which I can't play right now. Transit ended. It's pointless, so let's make off high and not take a damage and skip. Right, Steelwork I would have loved to put on this floor, but we can't anymore because I filled it up. Deal 33 damage and move a unit to the back. Yeah, that seems pretty good because I'll then kill both the other units. I can Fortify to gain HP, and I will do. I can now Echo Transfer, and I think I'm going to do it on the front unit just so that we do damage to the back unit. Then, this is going to be a spicy take. I'm going to put a Steelworker in front of a Spike Drive the Colony because I don't feel like I can lose tempo anymore. Right, you're surviving right now, which is not what I want. So we're not going to have that happen. What's my consume pile? Yeah, Hosting Kin. Okay. Right, Spike Driver Colony comes to the back. Everything dies up here now. Excellent. So we might as well remove this. Do not worry about it. What have you got? Add a self-mutilation card to my draw discard pile. I don't really want you to do that. Deal 5 damage to the front unit. I also don't want you to do that. But I kind of feel like it's a waste of 110 damage just to throw that out there. You take a ton of damage. Then you take a ton of damage. And you're dead. And we're killing everything here. Also remember that your first card each turn is consumed, so if you can play a card with consume on it, I think you can just like negate the buff. So I don't want to play you right now, or you. I'm happy for you to be consumed though. That doesn't really bother me. You die. Right, now I do this. You know what I should do is on the bottom. We have to pick up echoes at some point to put on the bottom floor. Return a consume spell to the top of your draw pile. Give me Home Break. Yeah. Then I can play an Impish Scholar to return a random consume spell to my hand. Sure. You give me Broken Memories. What's my card? Hosting Kin. Not super interested in getting that back, but I wouldn't say no. We need another Echo to summon the Sluglord. So why not throw one of these down here. Fortify on you to give you some armor. At some point I might want to push you up a floor actually. Now that I think about it. You have 60 armor already, which is pretty good. So what am I going to do? Spidre Colony, you arrive to the top floor. And then I don't think place Broken Memories, because I'm not really interested in getting Hosting Kin back. It's kind of a weak card. If I got it back, I'd like it, but... Right, our champion we want to save now. And we do have Hidden Passage, so I could pull him up before. We also have Wormkin Etchings, but I don't get the best use out of that right now, so I'm not going to use it. You get out my deck. You get out my deck. The first card I play is Consumed. This has Consume on it anyway, so we might as well play that as the breaking point. Everything's dying up here. I don't really like the fact that my Steelworker is about to die, which means that all my Spike Driver colonies are about to start getting hit. What I'm hoping... I don't know what I'm hoping. I think I've misplayed this pretty drastically, actually. I guess my hope is that these just tank enough damage that we can win, but... It's not really the strategy I was aiming for. Honestly, you stop putting garbage in my deck. I think that's the play. And then I really don't want you to die, so go up a floor. The new game is to protect Steelworker as much as we can. But I don't think I can. We do have Fortify, but I don't want to consume this right now. Fracture I will consume though. Where do we start first? Probably here. You have Angular, so you can come back. One Horn's Tome. Yes. Maybe. This is scary. But the more damage you do, the better it is. Right, we have 4 removed from play cards. Is that enough for me to be happy? Probably. Infuse you with armor. Do you survive this now? Yeah, you do. Excellent. Wormkin Etchings, you're honestly good enough for me now. Bring these cards back. 45 damage twice, so he's going to do 90, and it'll give me an echo if it slays something. Kill him. You gain more armor. And then reap. Reap. We're playing an interesting game right now, and it's a game that I'm not particularly happy with placing. Right, Glux, Cider, enter. Hire Chomper, you take a hit for him, please. Although, should I use should have used Bounding Echo, sorry. Yes, I should have done. Do you use Bounding Echoes, by the way? Right. Doubles the effect, and now you can gain multi-attack, because there's no reason not to. 120 damage and it's piercing. You're going to die because of this. You were doing nothing to us, but get lost. And hosting kin. I can push a unit back. Yes. Oh, okay, we're on the final wave now, so you're going to take not too much damage. Return a consumed spell to the top of my draw pile. Is there a card I want yet? Wormkin Etchings. No. What do I want? Return 5 consumed spells to the top of your draw pile. I think it's too late for this now because I'm only going to get 2 more battles. So give me Bounding Echoes back on top of my deck. Impish Scholar might as well take a hit. Okay, that's fine. Pyre Chomper, you might as well take a hit. I can ascend a unit, which is not that tempting for this floor, but for this floor, yes. You come up a floor now. The echoes here are wasted. Let's remove Vengeful Shard. Hit a unit to do 33 damage and knock it back. It means we kill him immediately. No, we won't kill him immediately. We have no attack. This is 130 damage. I'm just trying to think what's the optimal plays right now. You're about to die, which scares me. Maybe I just use my things to save this guy. And we do it this way around. The incant happens, and then we come back and do 65 damage twice. This makes his HP go a little bit longer. So we're doing 490 damage. That's not too bad. He's picking up the reach stats as well, which is mainly what's hurting him. We have no units on this floor. Again, kind of spicy. But I don't care. I think we're okay. I should have done this, by the way, and I should have done it on that floor. I don't know what I'm thinking. Self-mutilation, Inspire, Pyre Chomper, you can't fit on that floor, so you go here. Transcendent goes behind him. Okay, I don't know what's happening anymore. Echo Transfer goes on to you. Fracture goes on to you. Do all the damages to this guy. No, honestly, protect him more. He's gaining HP right now. We have 38 Ember, by the way. That seems like a lot of Ember. And then, honestly, bring those cards back. And bring that back. That feels good. Hey, Pyre Chomper's back. We are going to Vengeful Shard because we're killing him. Infuse. Consume. Consume. Bring them back. Okay, we played this really nicely. Despite the fact it was kind of a scuffed run. I don't even think one of our spiders died. Cool. Now we're going to fight the super special boss again. That does damage on all floors in a sweeping motion. So I got a horrible feeling we might lose this, but has different status effects on each floor and gains 7 attack when it gains Relentless. Right, sure. So I'm not 100% certain what my win condition is anymore. I'm kind of spooked. One thing I would say for certain though is that this combo was better. So we're going to do that again. Oh, I can't place that, obviously. I can kill someone by doing 90 damage. Who do I want to kill? You get stronger the more I cast spells. You're annoying, but I think I can deal with you in another way. So we're going to kill... Excuse me? Oh, you have to extract too. Okay. That's fine. We can make that work. Extract here and kill this guy. Sure, you have 7 attack now. And then we can on this floor. I don't have extract. Right, we have now got our Shard Soul Carver. He is going to be placed down here. Do I have any other effects I want to play on this floor? In theory, yes. I'd like to remove your healing ability, please. So, to that goal, I'm going to kill you with Hornbreak, I think. How much is your shield? Absorb 1 hit, so I think you die anyway. So, who do I want to kill after that? The guy that's doing 20 attack damage twice. I don't want to put the Spike Driver Colony down here right now, but I will Hidden Passage you back up. And honestly, I don't even think I play the Spike Driver Colony right now. Until something goes to the floor. Because they do damage on each floor. And it's like a sweep effect, so I have to be really careful. And in fact, I don't think I can place this anymore either. Right, we can fortify though. We can strengthen. We can strengthen again. Echo transfer. You. Fracture. I'd really like to kill the back unit, but I can't. So I should probably put it onto you. And I say I can't kill you, I am killing you, but I'd like to kill you before you make an attack. And then I'm not going to use this right now. Okay, Papaya can take some hits as well for us. You don't have to worry too much. We're now fighting every boss again, which is exciting. You have 3 spike damage, but don't do any other damage. I might let you just come to my Paya. Because then I can play Paya Chomper down here. You have no cards removed from play. You take a ton of damage. Oh, okay, you're dying, which is horrendous news. That's really, really bad news. And I can't really do anything about it. I can kill you at the back, though. You're still dying. My champion dying is a bad, bad thing. I don't think I can stop it, though. I could get Hornbreak back. It's because you're hitting me, isn't it? So we're taking 23... We're taking the exact damage, and I can't do anything about it. That's painful. Okay, I think I'm going to need the damage down here now. You come down here. Honestly, Paya Chomper, I want you to die more often. Oh, I think we can survive. I forgot that brings back 2 cards. No, we can't. We still die. We're still dying. It's fine. We'll make it work. Right, what do I want now? I'd like to move you up a floor, please. But I can't. Give me Infuse on every card in my hand. Because I'm going to do some spicy stuff up here, I think. I'm going to fortify you. You need to be protected. Then return a consumed spell back. Oh, I could bring back my Spine Chief. Oh, it's a spell. No, I can't bring him back. Oh, I can with Etchings. Okay, that's fine. Give me Hornbreak. Then Impish Scholar can return a randomly consumed spell to my hand. There's 2 available. Do I want my champion back immediately? No. Give me this. Yeah. There's no available things for this, so I shouldn't use this anymore. Paya Chomper can give me more energy, but it's not hugely important to me. But I would like to not take damage on the Spidre, so come front and center, Paya Chomper. And in fact, I can place you back here now. Just to, like, shunt through some damage. I hate that I have to do 33 damage. Oh, it's to a unit moved to the back, so I can hit the stealth units. Goodbye. Return a spell to the back of the top of the pile. Honestly, I will do this. Bring that back. Okay, end turn. I'm kind of scared about... In fact, I'm kind of scared about everything. We've let our Paya take a lot of damage here. And a boss is about to come to it, and I can't really deal with it. I think we're about to die. Because I can't deal with you right now. I need my champion back, I think. Okay. Glugsider has to come here. That is numero uno. Paya Chomper is going to come here. Then, can I just kill you with my spells? 55 damage twice. 65 damage twice. I think we're going to lose still. Die. Yeah, we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose by a hit, and I think it's exact damage. So it's going to be 24, 48, no, it's not exact. I think we're going to take 60 damage. I need to do very slightly more. I can't even get the 1 damage off that. Okay. It is what it is, I guess. Unless some miracle happens, I think we die now. Yeah, we needed a little bit more HP. Our champion dying has just like killed us. We lost so much damage. Okay, it wasn't a bad run anyway. We beat what would have been the base game anyway. Lost to the final boss, and we keep upgrading the Wormkin. Bog Deep Cocoon, Shell 12, summon a Bog Wormling. So it has Trample, Etch. Okay, it's pretty strong then. Okay, that seems kind of nice. And Consume, remove 3 shell from eggs. Okay. Are we going to level again? Yes. Total Recall. Great film, by the way. Return 3 random spell cards from your discard pile to your hand and apply Consume. Okay. When a spell with Consume is played, gain an Echo. That could be quite nice, actually. An Echo, right. So this is the alternate champion. You've unlocked the Exile champion for this clan. You can now choose to start runs with this champion in their start deck. Nice. More levels here. No victory though, which is a shame, but we'll come back into a Covenant 2 run. Maybe it's a different clan. One thing I did forget to mention is when you pick the clan, so if you look at the base game, there's 2 heroes. I think you can switch between the 2 and they give you different cards. So in theory, there are more combinations than just the 6 clans, but we'll take a look at it in future episodes. Thanks a lot for watching. Sorry we couldn't get a win on this run. Maybe a bit of misplay from me. I think if we played a little bit smarter on that last run, we would have won it. But anyway, we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.